Yes. Hey, how you doing, baby? Welcome to the show today.
Yes, indeed. Well,
I have my bestest buddy here with me as my co-host, and so I'm delighted to have Mr. Anthony Wiggins.
Yes,
we have some wonderful things in store for you this evening. We got my brother Aaron.
K. Gray.
K. What is it?
Gray.
Gray. Yes.
That's right.
Aaron K. Gray is in the house. And I just want to say welcome.
Yes.
And Anthony, what you got to say to the people?
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is the one and only R.A.W Anthony Wiggins rocking you. We are here live with you on R.A.W Talk Live. And we're just happy to be in the studio right now. And a lot of things we're going to touch bases on. A lot of things going on in Newark. And a lot of beautiful festivals came on. And I'm happy to be here with my sister as her co-host and giving people the opportunity that maybe that we didn't have. We actually
Absolutely.
had. So, you know, my sister, you're getting wonderful.
Well, thank
we
you.
need a shoe cam on those boots, definitely. That's what we need first and foremost. And I'm just happy to be here with you, and we'll be rocking live every Thursday from 9 to 10 p.m.
Absolutely. We got, like you said, there's so many issues that's going on in the world today. I want to ask you, what do you think about the choices that we have as far as a president is involved? We got some serious situations going on. What do you think? What do you think we are right now with the choices that we have?
Well, it's like this. In my honest opinion, if you have not registered to vote yet, you need to vote. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I am just someone who is very, very skeptical about what's going on in the United States of America. I can't tell anyone how to vote, but what I can say is this, is that we all need to use our right minds in the voting process. How about that?
Absolutely.
Because, you have two people that are running for the seat for the master plan, as I like to call it. President Obama, to me, did a great job.
Absolutely.
A great job.
And didn't get much credit.
And didn't get much credit. You look at a man that he brought us out of a big debt, he's brought us out of a hole, and he put us into a better place. But like I said, once again, there's people that, like you said, that go against him and they talk down about him. Donald Trump is someone who's been a billionaire. Hillary Clinton, she's been a Secretary of State for a very long time. She's been in Congress for a long time. She had a husband who was the President of the United States. These are people who had seats in the White House. They've had their place of stay. And now they're trying to get back into it. Well, she is anyway. Donald Trump is just Donald Trump.
Absolutely right. And I'm left with just so undecided, because we have people that have been in the White House for a very long time, and sometimes you look at the situation that we're involved in right now as far as black people, and you say, are we any better? Yes, we've come a long way, but what hurts to me, because I am a Democrat.
Okay.
And so when I vote Democrat, I'm looking for all kinds of changes for, our people, for bettering our neighborhood, our communities. And to me, it just seems like they come along when it's election time, making all these promises.
All these accusations, I guess you could call it.
There you go.
I heard, Coffee, it's funny you say that. I've heard Mr. Trump say, just the other day, he said something to the nature of, there are so many, quote-unquote, people of color that are unemployed, but if you put me in office, I will employ them and give them better jobs. Are you saying that to get votes, Mr. Trump, or are you saying that because you really
want to be voted in?
That's neither here nor there.
Absolutely, absolutely. The name of the show is called Raw.
Raw. Respect artists' work.
Definitely.
We are artists and we do work hard.
Definitely.
You know what?
And we get so little respect, right?
I love you.
I love you back.
You wanna know why? Because you are one of the hardest working artists in show business as we speak of today. And I give you yours. Don't get sentimental on me right now. I'm your brother and your friend, but once again, we as spoken word artists, we are musicians as well.
Absolutely.
You and I both, and it's like I don't want to have to ever come to anyone and say, please play my record. No, we don't do that here. You know,
No.
our work speaks for itself. And with your accomplishments, with Touch My Sexuality and Welcome to My Club and all those beautiful things, I wish we had a round of applause that we can just go, because I'm applauding you very much.
Thanks, Anthony.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It's rough as a spoken word artist because you have people that want to keep you boxed off in a certain place.
Yes.
And you're not going to box me nowhere.
That's right.
And so I am going to find my crowd, my energy,
Yes.
and I build off of that.
Yes.
You know, and I was just speaking to someone the other day about how when you're a spoken word artist, they want to put you at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yes, they do.
And I said to this person that was interviewing me, put me on the stage and I can stand next to whoever you put me next to, no matter what artist they are, because at the end of the day we are all artists. And that's the way I want spoken word artists to be portrayed, as artists, not as, oh, that's just a this or he's just a that. We are all artists, and not one is better than the other.
That's right.
Which we have someone, I am so excited about this brother. He turned my birthday party up to another level.
Did I have something to do with that?
You had something to do with that, darling.
People out there, you guys do not know what's coming to you right now. This is Mr. Aaron Gray. He's something phenomenal. It was so amazing. We, at the time that we were actually doing Koffee's birthday party, this gentleman came up to me by his management, Jonathan, and he was just like, listen, Anthony, Ross, I have this artist, and he's amazing, and people say things, but that's why I like doing our show. Respect artists' work, because I said to myself, well, listen, I'm the host of my sister's party. I want to make sure that she gets the proper respect that she should get as the artist she is. So I said, I'm going to go on faith. And I went on faith, everyone, and this brother got up there when he sung Happy Birthday. He just blew everybody away. Blew me away, I swear to God, he just blew us away. We're so happy to have him here. He'll be coming on very soon, maybe sooner than later.
In a few minutes.
No doubt. Mr. Aaron K. Gray's in the house.
Yes,
and he owes me a birthday shout out too.
Is that right?
It's Leo season.
Oh!
You know that? And my birthday was August 3rd, sis. And I thank you for the birthday shout out that you gave me.
I love you. Happy birthday once again.
Love you, sis.
Okay.
I owe Mr. Aaron K. Gray an apology and his manager. We did the Hillside Music Festival, and I expected for him to sing Happy Birthday to me and a song. But when you're going on with the show, as the way a show is, sometimes we can't fit certain things in. So we might have to get that rendition of Happy Birthday to Ross Anthony right now.
Oh,
that would be nice for the people to see.
That sounds exciting.
Just giving the artist his props and his kudos. But while we are waiting for Mr. Gray to get ready to come on, what's next for my sister?
Well, I got some things in the pot.
Oh.
We got the big festival, the end of the year festival,
yes.
of which you are hosting that at the pier with my brothers, Wally B Entertainment, SMB, some awesome brothers that come together once a year, and they do all the hard work to provide such a wonderful end of the year throwdown. It is the throwdown of all throwdowns. I will be performing along with many wonderful artists.
Viola Sykes, Kenny Bobian. Let me get it right. Viola Sykes, Kenny Bobian, Daryl DiBano, Koffee, the first floor just of house music. Who else we got going on? So a couple other people.
Stephanie Cook.
Stephanie Cook will be there. Stephanie, I love you. We need you to stay healthy. All right? Love you, Stephanie. Love you very much. I hope I didn't forget anyone. Want to make sure Cassio Ware will be in the building as well. Oh, it's going to be a star-studded event. And also, Koffee, while we're talking about that, this weekend, coming up, where Mr. DVS Ahmad will be the host with Mr. Eddie Nicholas, because DVS, as an MC and a host, I give nothing but props. None of us are better than each other. We have different delivery. That's what we call it. I love my brother DVS. I love my brother and my uncle Eddie Nicholas. And Uncle Eddie and DVS, please come see them at Orange Park this weekend for the Treehouse Entertainment Throwdown. Wow, Wayne Williams, Hippie Torales. Oh, I want to do my research. A couple of other brothers. Some brother, I want to see Spazio-Matic or something like that. His name is, but well, he's amazing. Aaron K. Gray will be performing live with Dawn Soul Lovin' Williams, and then there's another artist as well. I'm sure when Aaron comes on, he will fill everybody in. Once again, you are tuned into the hottest show on Thursdays from 9 to 10 with the beautiful hostess, the flowetress, and the one and only Ross Anthony Wiggins rocking you.
Ow.
So we're here right now and just laying back.
And I think we're ready for our hot.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready for this hot day.
Yes, indeed.
Are we ready?
Yeah,
Yeah, we ready.
we're ready?
Yep.
Then you take it away because you're the MC of.
Hey, sis, I thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we'd like to bring to you the one, the only, Mr. Aaron Gray.
Yes.
How are you, sir? Ladies first, ladies first, ladies. Okay, well, hey!
Oh, baby, thank you so much
All right.
for coming, Aaron.
Welcome to Talk Live, my
You are
brother.
going far.
Yes, he is.
You are going far.
Mr. Gray, how
Yes,
are you, sir?
I'm doing very good.
Awesome. It's like, you know, you take the chair like right now. This brother is phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. I want to thank you for everything that you have done for my sister and I. Because that was very spare of the moment, and you came out and you just smashed it.
Thank you.
Funky Praise is the new song?
Yes, that came out on July 29th with Julio Bonaccio. It's on Quantize Records. We have mixes by Kenny Carpenter and David Forsey on that. It's a phenomenal song. It was a lot of fun. There's also 2 different sets of lyrics, so I don't know if you have heard them, but Julio has one set, then David and Kenny have another set, so the verses are very different. So it's a must-have, like both of them.
Oh, you have your own microphone, so let's give him the microphone. The hub.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long have you been with show business?
When I was about 19, I jumped in with an independent recording label. That didn't work out so well, so I stepped away. And so coming back into it about 2 years.
Okay. And now that, would you say that you're in a better position as an artist now than you were back then?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Wiser now than I was then.
Okay. What has worked for you? What has changed? Is it your management? Is it the label? Is it being independent? What talk to us.
When I was younger, I was a little bit more about thinking that I knew a little bit more than what I did know, instead of taking the time to actually gather the knowledge, so that way when I did things or spoke about things or paid attention to things, I understood more.
Okay.
I didn't get it so much then. I thought I did, but I didn't really understand then. But as opposed to now, I really understand. So it's a lot better. It makes everything easier and smoother for both myself and for John, because I don't have to give him a hard time with a bunch of questions.
That's good. That's wonderful. How long do you stay in the studio, my brother? How long are your sessions?
It varies. Normally, I can finish a song off in about 3 hours, and that's it.
Yeah. I say that because I know that my sister and I, we're one take artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like one
yes.
take and you got it. And you, but you're, I know you're just a one take artist as well. So like, I'm just really, really excited to hear what's coming out of Mr. Gray, man.
Thank you very much.
Sis, talk to the brother real quick.
Well, I have some things.
You good, sis.
I have some things that I want to, really find out about you, Aaron. For one, I want to say welcome over to this, well, you've always been a musician, but welcome over to house music. We do appreciate you, and, we love great musicians and great artists, much like yourself. I read somewhere that you work with some really powerful people. Okay, and for one, you work with someone that I've worked with, Mr. Tony Humphrey.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how did that get started?
That was actually groundbreaking and life-changing for me. I was singing in a church on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, in a nice cathedral, and both Junior White and Noah Barbera, they would come by the chapel every Sunday and listen to myself in choir and sing. then they ended up asking me if I would be interested in singing outside of the church, and I said sure. So long story short, we got into the studio, we created Wonder Why early to mid 2013, and then it was released 2014, and it's been like nothing but a blessing ever since. It was funny when I found out that it would actually hit the radio. I was in an audition for The Voice.
What? Oh, do tell, do tell, do tell.
Wow.
I was in an audition for The Voice, and then I got a text message from Junior White saying, go on Facebook. So I'm like, what's going on? So I go on Facebook, I look, it says Wonder Why. It's got my face and all the names flashed, and I'm just like, wow, like, you gotta be kidding me. And it took a minute for everything to set in. Like, it really took a minute for it to set in. And it was a huge blessing. Like, you know how you pray for things to happen in your life, and you want things to happen in your life, and you work for them to happen, and you get to a point in your life where you're like, I just don't think it's gonna happen. And you think about doing something else, but then God says no.
Isn't that something? And see, I'm just really happy you said that. That is the power that only an artist to an artist can feel. That power, that feeling is so deep that there's many times you don't understand how hard it is to be an artist. People see you doing music and they say, oh, you know, or they shoot you down, and things, we're people, we're human. And you can get 50 million people to tell you how wonderful you are. And it's one person to tell you, I didn't like something. And instead of us as humans concentrate on all the wonderful things, we concentrate on that one negative thing that was said to us. So, you know, I applaud you for not giving up, because only the strong survive in this field.
Yes.
Only the strong survive. And sometimes, you know, you can be here for a very long time and you see things that's not fair, but you keep going. You know why you keep going? Because that artist inside of you say, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, I know that I've been gifted from the man above, and this is what he told me that I must do.
Absolutely.
You know, so I also, Scott Wisniak, wow. What?
So cool.
Tell us
He's
about
super dope.
that.
He's
Working
super
with
dope.
him and Grandma's Phaser is like so much fun. Like at first I didn't think that it was going to be so much fun working with them, but they are so much fun to work with. In addition to having like these amazing resumes, but they're so down, and working with them is amazing. The music that they create is absolutely amazing. It's like a blessing, another blessing.
Wozniak is super dope.
Isn't that something?
Wozniak, he actually did a remix to one of my songs called "In the Mood," and it was just like, no, actually, he did
Remember.
"In the Mood," and he's just sulfuric, right? So yeah, it's just serious. So you're in the right direction, man. Kenny Carpenter, I see on your agenda, on your resume.
This is true. With Wozniak, he worked in the studio with Graham, and they created Hallelujah, and then there was Remind Myself, and then That Feeling followed after. So like, those are really beautiful. And he has a specific remix of Remind Myself.
It's deep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We want to make sure that everybody, that you really, really find links. We need to know where we can get your music from. The people need to know. Trust me, Coffee knows, I know, you're very dope.
Thank you.
That's a word that we like to use.
We have our own
Super
little
dope.
slang,
We
super
have our own
dope.
language, so
We have a lot of other things that we can't mention right here, right?
Once again, this is Raw Talk Live.
Respect artists'
Real
work.
artists work, you know. So if we say certain things, you just start to just, laugh and tingle. It's okay. You know, straight raw. But man, you owe me a happy birthday, sir.
Yeah.
We love Kenny Carpenter. You owe me a happy birthday.
Fly. Kenny Carpenter is so fly. That version of Funky Praise, just wow.
Kenny is
Every time I
legendary.
hear,
Kenny's legendary.
Oh yeah.
Zanzibar and beyond.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
legendary. So you're working with some heavy hitters, brother.
Absolutely.
I'm so grateful to be able to work with these people.
Yes. Much respect to Mr.
Absolutely.
Carpenter. We love you.
Yes.
Respect.
Yes, a
Is
lot
he
of
in
love.
London somewhere, living in London, or is he here now?
I'm not sure where he is right now. Last I
I think
spoke
he's
to
over
him, he was
in London.
London
Yeah.
somewhere, right?
Yeah.
We love you, Kenny. Respect.
Love you. Love my touch, my sexuality too. He also
Ow, ow,
remixed
ow.
one of my songs. Yes, the brother is awesome. and Carlos Sanchez was Kenny Carpenter. The original producer is right here, Mr. Charles McDougal.
Mr. McDougal's in the house.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I should
and
have him
I'm
on the
really happy
couch.
about that.
You know.
And we also have Mr. John Jackson in the house. You want to come over here and chill out with us a little bit, John?
John, you want to come on over?
Oh, with you, Aaron. You know, so I want to know, where do you see yourself at as a house artist, as a gospel house artist? You know, where do you see yourself fitting in? You just as an artist with no label like me, I'm just an artist, you know. But where do you see yourself? Which way you want to go? R&B? What you want to do?
I'm an artist with no real label because I can do everything.
Yes.
However, I am very
profile is just so cool because it's like I get to express everything, but in a way that
gets people to jump up and pay attention. So it kind of like Crystal Waters.
Yes.
Back to the mill and around again. I'm gonna be there till the end.
Yes.
100%. It's that kind of. It's not just a song.
We love you,
words.
Crystal.
It also has a message. Absolutely love
Oh,
Crystal
come
Waters.
on.
Yep.
Absolutely,
That's stories,
absolutely.
man.
Well, we're as house artists, we are picky. So we're so picky, like we pick and choose who we let in.
Yeah.
We so picky, we know what DJs we like, and no matter how good a DJ think they are, we don't like them. It's like,
The raw element.
no, we don't like
The
you.
raw
So
element.
yes, we are. And so, when a house musician or a house artist or producer really sees something in you, really feel honored, because we are sometimes the most underrated, but we are the dopest group of artists there is. And we can basically do things that other genres aren't even hip to.
Right.
We have an age group of dancers. That's I wrote a song that Dawn Tallman ripped to pieces, and the song is called "Believe in Yourself." I wrote another song with Dawn Tallman. I can't really think of it at the moment, but I wrote 2 songs with Dawn Tallman. That's my sister friend. But yes, absolutely. And to see her career, I've had her on a talk show that I used to do called The House of Raw Vocals.
We love you, Dawn.
And to see her go so far, she's one sister that truly deserves it.
Yes.
And I'm very happy for her. I lost my train of thought. You took me somewhere else with Dawn Tallman, because I can talk about that sister forever.
Yes.
She's humble. Her spirit is lovely.
She is.
And Dawn tries to be Dawn.
Yeah.
And when you're an artist, try to just do you.
Yes.
Be you.
Yes.
We see so many people coming in, they never had any experience with music before, ever, never. And all of a sudden they're coming in based on who's bringing them in, and all of a sudden they're, rising to the top. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but there's also a group of artists who put their heart and soul into music, that have worked hard for it. Just like, just recently, I was talking to some DJs about the recent event, the summer event. And they felt like, they should have had a chance to be on that stage. Oh. And rightfully so. When you're working hard, and if there's something that's introduced to us as this is for you.
Right.
This is for you. This is for Newark. And then you take it somewhere else and put the focus other places, it kind of hurts, because as house artists, we don't ask for much. We do these things.
That's
we don't,
right.
for the most part of it, we really don't get the money that
That's
we deserve. Right. We write, we produce our own music, we do our own production. Most of us are everything balled up into one, and we don't get the money that we deserve. And so when you finally make a platform and you say this is for us, let's keep it that way, because this is what we're looking for. And when it starts going other places, so now you're like, okay, this is, we welcome all music, but what's for us, let it be for us. And when we bring on guests, let's just let it be known that these are guests coming into some, because we welcome that.
That's right.
But the focus is us.
Ha!
So I say that to you because this is a hard genre, and when you're good, and you are phenomenal. You touch my soul. When John said I have an artist to bring, I was, I'm just really meeting John, and so I didn't know what artist he could have brought anybody, but he came across to me as someone that's hard working. I seen him work with another artist, and he was hard working. So I said, this brother is for real. Yes. And when you got on the stage and did your happy birthday to me, I said, oh, John, he's going far.
I want to say thank you for allowing me to sing happy birthday to you.
What?
That was awesome.
What?
He still owes me one. He still owes me one.
Okay, all right. So maybe we can get something out of him. John, you have anything that you want to add about your artist?
You want, sir?
Mr. Gray?
Well, I just want to say that he is one of the most talented people that I have worked with. When I first met Aaron, his drive is just phenomenal. He struggles hard to be an artist. It's not just, he doesn't take it lightly, and he's just amazing. And I'm glad to be with him. To tell you the truth.
That's amazing. That's good. That's great management.
And take that and hold on to it.
Yes.
Because I'm going to tell you something. When you have someone in your corner that believes in you, you can move a mountain.
Yeah.
A lot of us, we have everything, all the elements, but we never had that one person to truly be in your corner, to believe in you. And, you really thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
He's truly a godsend. He truly is. He truly is. He's a huge blessing to me. And I wouldn't change it for 1 minute. I look in the future and I see, based on what John is doing now, and it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Oh,
All right.
we're ready.
All right. Well, all I can say is bring it. That's all I can say is bring it. Okay, so what do you have coming up? What news? Do you have any albums coming up? What's some stuff that you could tell us about?
Well, I tell you what, I'll give you an exclusive next time I come to the show.
Oh, next time he comes to the show, that's all right.
Right now,
And you're always welcome.
Right now,
You're always welcome.
we have an album in talks right
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what the people want to know. Absolutely.
now.
Okay.
That and there is the 20. What is it? 20.
I'm the
He wanted to say
20th.
the 20. Yeah, it is the 20th. He wanted to say the 29th, but it's not the 20th. It's the 20th.
The 20th.
Forgive me. It's the 20th. We're doing Orange Park
Yes.
with Sheila Ford,
Mhm.
Dawn,
My sister
Sola
Sheila,
Mhm.
Dawn.
Charles Dixon. Thank you, Charles Dixon, for allowing me to be on your set. I appreciate you greatly. Tanya Veltz, thank you for allowing me to be on any of your events. I appreciate you so much. You and your husband, Matthew, you guys are absolutely phenomenal. So I'm ready for that. Let me see. What else is going on? The 3rd. We got September 3rd at Club Elevations.
Oh, that was my brother Barry B.
Yeah.
And Dip. Let me tell you something. Those brothers, do you know how long those brothers been doing elevations and putting that? When we had nothing, we had elevations.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like the foundation. And Elevations, shout out to Elevations, because my very first performance was at Elevations.
Oh, wow.
Over a decade and some years ago. It was, and since then, Barry B and Dip have had me perform there 3, 4, or 5 times. And so those brothers are some hard-working brothers in
Shout
the
out to
industry,
the good people
and I'm
at
actually going to
Elevation.
have them come on as guests, because when you talk about hard work, and there's a lot of people that's just jumping onto this bandwagon of house, but there are some people that have been there diligently, like my brother Devious. Devious was one of the first MCs that started out. Know what's happening. Find out
I think it's important for a new artist to, one, understand what's going on, get to know the people, and respect everybody, because everybody is there with you. You know, it's up to you to decide how much of a fellowship that you want with the other artists that are in the same community that you're in. So I think it's important for that to happen.
Absolutely.
You know, that's how you get. That's how you get the veterans to embrace you. They love them and respect them.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
My brother
We're
did
inviting a lot of some young boys is doing the thing now. Like what's that little young the young DJ? What's his name?
Amir.
Yeah, so we are. One thing about house, we were really about love. We were about, you know, it didn't matter what color. Don't matter if you can dance, if you can dance, if you can't dance. Fat, skinny, white, black. It doesn't matter here. This is the biggest melting pot globally.
Right.
That music talks to our souls, and we're just, you my brother, you my sister. And that's the way it once was. And, you know, it's a little bit different feel now. But, you know, when you come into, as being a house artist, try to keep that flow going. And that's what makes you go far. But are you dating?
Oh.
No, me,
You're
I'm
not
a lover.
dating?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's single, ladies, okay?
That's a great
All right. Any children?
No children.
No children. Okay, so he can really, you know, go far with his music, okay?
Just my dog, that's I guess that my kid.
What kind of dog you got?
A boxer pit.
Oh,
Nice.
Big
okay,
one.
Nice.
okay. And where you from, Aaron?
Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay, awesome.
One thing I would like to say, and actually to piggyback off my sister, it's like she touched something and it touched me. It was like about this genre of house music. And the one thing about house music that have and what you really keep is the fact is that it's different from any other branch of music.
Absolutely.
Meaning that she was touching on the basis of how people change to conform themselves to be like other artists. In house, you can just be yourself. You have big conglomerates, big like Jewish conglomerates that run the labels, and this is something that people don't really talk about with hip hop and R&B. You know, one day you might sound like Jay-Z, then they might say, okay, now we're going to sound like Lil Wayne. Can you be Lil Wayne today?
Yeah.
Like, then they'll say, you know, can you be Cleopatra Jones the next week? You know, oh, can you be Fetty Wap? You know, we'll put a patch over here for you.
Yeah.
House music, you ain't got to do that. This is raw. This is raw, everybody. This is Raw Talk Live. Ross Anthony, Koffee,
Absolutely.
rocking you, Aaron Gray. Oh my God, Miss Jackson. We're here. Just be yourself, man. Be yourself, and we love you, and we support you. We support all your endeavors. And if there's any shows that I hear about, and that my sis hears about, if we can get you on there, man, with pay, with pay.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right. Go to your manager and make it happen.
Absolutely.
But
I
once
appreciate
again,
you guys for that.
you owe me a happy birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Anthony Wiggins.
Oh!
Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Respect artist work is called
Talk
Raw
live.
Coffee.
Tune in. Tune in.
Your MC of all MCs, Mr. Anthony
Rocking
Wiggins.
you.
I call him Rasta.
Wow. www.
I got another MC of all MCs, and we call him the voice.
Newark.com.
He's in the house. I love you, boo. I love you
DVS.
so. You know I love you.
DVS is in the house. He's on
That's
tomorrow.
right.
DVS Fridays. What time, DVS?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Tune in. DVS. This is Ross Anthony. Coffee. Oh my God, Mr. Gray. Did y'all hear his voice? I hope y'all tuning in, streaming in. Give us a telephone call. Where's that number at, Tanya? I'm looking. Where's it at?
That number is 973-901-9646.
Say it again.
973
What?
901
What?
9646
46?
46
46?
46
46.
46.
This is Raw, y'all. We coming to you live here. And you know what? We are right in Newark, New Jersey. Big up to Newark, New Jersey. There's a lot of things that went on. You know what? Big up to Lincoln Park Music Festival.
Yes,
They're
big
doing
up
the
to
thing.
Newark.
Thank you, Ross Baraka. Thank you, Anthony Smith. Thank you, Susu Stewart. Thank you, all the powers that be, Georgie, everybody, for doing that thing for what? The 10th annual? Was that the 10th or the 11th?
What?
Was that the 11th annual for 11 years? For 11 years, I want to ask you how you feel about that. For 11 years, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, we have been blessed to have gospel and jazz on a Friday, house music on a Saturday, and hip-hop on a Sunday for free. How do you feel about that, sir?
I think that's beautiful.
Wow.
I pray to God that I get to do it next year.
Hey, you know what? The way you going, the way you saying, shoot, you're going to be doing Broadway.
Definitely.
Broadway.
Like, bye, Nork.
I'm saying, like,
We'll be like, hey, don't let us say,
don't
hey,
forget
you don't remember us?
This has given me an immensely large amount of love and respect,
Yes.
and I would never turn my back on them guys.
Oh,
I think we need a house
appreciate that.
music play going on.
That would be
That would be
amazing.
fire.
I've
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I've seen many
That
hip hop
would
plays,
be.
so it
house
should be
music
a
play.
house
We need a
music
house
play.
music play.
All we gotta do, we all writers. All we gotta do is start writing.
Put together, and you know what? Hey, Mr.
Right out of
Rock,
Newark.
I know you got a studio for us somewhere, sir. Hint. You know, this is Raw Talk Live once again with the Flowitress, the one and only Ross Anthony, John, Mr. Gray. Talk to the people, man. Tell them where they can get your music from. Track source, Beatport, where is it at? Talk to them. Tell them.
You can find my music on tracksource.com. You just put in Aaron K. Gray or Beatport or Juno Download or on iTunes, or just reach out to me on Facebook on my artist page, Aaron K. Gray. In parentheses it says artist page. My regular page is full. I apologize, guys. But if you reach out to me, I'll make sure that I put the music up. As a matter of fact, in the morning I'm going to put all the tracks on, so that way you guys, it makes it easier for you guys to access all of the music.
Kobe, did you see how humble he is?
Very.
He said,
That's what
I'm sorry, you guys, but my artist page is full. My artist page is just full. I'm sorry, guys.
No, he's on overload.
My artist page is full.
He's
I'm
on overload.
I'm sorry, guys. Like, he didn't switch his shoulders. He didn't do a shaking movie. I'm sorry, my artist page is full.
Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in.
No doubt.
And we will be here next Thursday. We want to
Yes.
thank everybody that came out. I do have Charles McDougal in the house.
In the
My
house.
sister, I just want y'all to know who's behind the scene for engineering the show. And it is a sister, it's a woman that is doing the damn thing. This is live. And her name is Tanya Champagne.
Miss
I want to
Champagne.
thank her, for allowing me to introduce her to a lot of different artists and different shows that she's been willing to put together for us. And so let's respect, tune in to GS Radio. Tomorrow will be my sweetheart, Mr. Devious show. What time is that, Devious? 8 p.m. So
8
tune in
p.m.
for that. And we will see you next Thursday, 9 o'clock. Peace. We out.
Peace. Peace.